guess at some point he'll shut up. Hey sweet sweets, I'm Lady Nadra. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for the little mutt next door that's keeping up all this racket, but you know, I better just go ahead and record because, you know, who knows when he'll stop yapping. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Today's video is about beauty products that are kind of hits or misses. Not too many misses, but you know, there were a couple that I acquired in January. I was on a no-buy for the month of January for clothes. I said I wasn't buying any clothes, and I did. I think I got 2 shirts over the month of January. I wasn't supposed to, but you know. I did have a good reason. If you watch my last couple of vlogs, you know that my husband's oldest daughter, my bonus daughter, passed away. And so we had to do a little traveling, and we had to, you know, I just needed a few things. So I did pick up a few things, and because of that, I'm going to extend my no-buy for clothes and things like that until the middle of February. I'm going to try to do that. I may try to do it the whole month of February. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, if you like this kind of content, continue to watch, and I hope you'll think about hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing. Leave me a comment down below and let me know which products you might or might not try, or you have tried that didn't necessarily work for you, and tell me why. Maybe you can suggest something, because there was a few things that I'm looking for that didn't quite work out. So maybe you can suggest something to me, but leave it down in the comment section below and let me know what say you. Okay, most of the products that I have that I'm going to show you today are either beauty products or skincare products that that I've tried over the month of January. Some were hits, some were misses. Most were hits, honestly. As I'm looking at what I got out here, most of them were hits, but there were a few that just didn't meet the mark. So I will start with this Tatcha cleansing balm. So this cleansing balm is much better than the one that I was using. I'm not sure if I can call it a hit. I'm not sure I could call it a miss. It's better than the one I was using. I was using the Fenty Melt Off. For me, that product, the Fenty product, is too much like in texture, like castor oil, or like a melted Vaseline. And I can't even say love-hate. I really don't like castor oil. I mean, so when I had both my children, my mom had me to down castor oil in order to induce my labor. Her doctor had her do it because her doctor and her were pregnant at the same time. So the doctor wanted her to give birth first and had her take castor oil and do an enema and all the things. And so, of course, you know, when it was time for me to have kids, she suggested the same thing, and it worked. However, getting it down was terrible. It was terrible. And so that's what the Melt Off kind of reminds me of in texture. It did work. Melt Off, both of these products are meant to remove makeup. So at the end of the day, you know, you want to get your makeup off. You just kind of, you know, put this cleansing balm all over your face, and then you use that before you wash your face, before you know, actually use your cleanser. And so I would have to say that this is probably something, now this one is much lighter than the Melt Off by Fenty. This Tatcha cleansing balm, it's definitely lighter. It doesn't have a fragrance to it. Someone said it smelled bad, but I don't feel like it has any kind of fragrance. As a matter of fact, I didn't smell it at all. I don't smell it at all. And it's very, very light. I'll just rub it in right here. It's very light. It kind of gives this, it's very slick, so it melts into your skin really easily and spreads really evenly across your face. You don't have to use a whole lot of the product in order to get the makeup off. But I think I'm going to use this up, but I'm going to, or I may return it, I'm not sure. So I guess I will have to say this is a miss, because although I used it once and it worked to get the makeup off, I feel like I can really just use a makeup wipe, my Neutrogena wipes, and get my makeup off. Nothing takes my makeup off like my Neutrogena wipes, even if it's a waterproof product. That Neutrogena wipe, it gets it all off. I was using the Melt Off mainly for the glue on my eyes when I take my lashes off. And this probably works better than that, but I'm still gonna have to say it's a miss for me. I may just end up using the rest of it, or I may return it. I'm not sure, but it's not, I don't think I'll buy it again is what I'm saying. Really, I could use just Vaseline, but yeah, my makeup wipes really, they do the trick. Another skincare product that I'm in love with is from Tatcha as well. It is the Deep Cleanse. Now, I was looking for another cleanser because I was using the Belief Jelly Cleanser, and I normally clean my face in the shower, right? And then when I get out, I get my cotton pad and I go over my face with my toner. And even if I double cleanse and shower with the jelly cleanser, by the time I get the cotton pad, it's still full of oil and sometimes even makeup or dirt, you know? And I just feel like, especially if I double cleanse, I want the cleanser to do some work. I want it to get everything off, most things off. You know what I mean? You come back in with the toner and then the serums and you start putting stuff on your face, but I want the canvas to be blank. You know, I want the cleanser to cleanse. So this Deep Cleanse, it definitely works. I used it twice. After a face full of makeup, I used, you know, my cleansing balm, and then I used this in shower. And by the time I got to the cotton pad, we were good to go. So this Deep Cleanse is good. It doesn't really have too strong of a fragrance, and so I like that. I don't really like a whole lot of fragrance stuff on my skin, in my face. I'll say that, in my face, because I love it on my body, but not on my face. So this Tatcha Deep Cleanse is a good cleanser, and so this is a hit. Now I wanted to add something to my moisturization routine because, you know, in the cooler months, as I've been in cool weather quite a bit, I added this Snail Mucin, which Snail Mucin is made from snail secretion, and this is the Power Essence. So you're supposed to put this on any essence products. You're supposed to put that on right after you cleanse, okay? Which I typically do, but I put the toner on first. This goes after my toner, and then I use a serum on top of this. This is kind of like a serum to me. It's very slimy, Snail Mucin, and it has the, if you guys can see, you know, it has that little thing there. So the texture is very interesting. However, the way this leaves your skin feeling like a baby's butt. It is amazing. The way they made it into a cosmetic product. They did their thing. So, I don't know if you guys can see that sheen on my skin, but when I added this into my skin routine, I actually put it on at night, but as well during the day. So it doesn't leave me greasy, because I don't like a moisturizer that leaves you feeling heavy and greasy. It's very light, very, like when it doesn't feel tacky at all. When you put it on and it dries down, you feel the moisturization. You guys know I like my Belief Aqua Balm, the gel. I like to put that on over this Snail Mucin. And this one is by COSRX. And they have a moisturizer that goes along with this. But I'm using what I got. I have some more. I just got another jar actually of the Belief Aqua Balm gel. And so I put that on top of this, but this right here is so good. You guys get you some. You see I'm putting a dent in mine, and I think I just got it 2 weeks ago. I think 2 weeks ago. But they say this is Botox in a bottle. And I'm inclined to agree, because it definitely gives the hydration. It like saturates your skin the way it's supposed to. It does the trick, you know. So this COSRX Snail Mucin is a hit. Now another facial product, or this might be considered a tool, but for skincare, this is my last product in skincare. But this is the Sephora brand facial razor. And my mom used to just use a razor blade and kind of, you know, dermaplane. Before we knew it was dermaplaning, she used to dermaplane my face. And so I've kept that up over the years. I kind of wanted to do her face, but I don't think she'll let me. I don't think she'll sit and let me do it. But yeah, just to get all the peach fuzz off my face. They say you're not supposed to do that yourself, but I've been doing it all my life, so I don't know. But this facial razor, it comes with 3 extra blades. I've used mine twice. This blade I've used twice. And I think I can stand to use it again. I can't get it out. Everything's falling out. But yeah, I think I can use it again. It gets everything off, and it feels good in your hand. You know what I mean? It's like, it's perfect. Like when I use a razor blade, I feel like I'm, you know, having to be careful. So this, having this handle, and it's weighty, and it just feels good. It's a good tool. So you can also get the blades at Sephora to refill what you need, but it comes with 3. Actually, it comes with 4. The one on here, and then there's 3 in here. So this is a hit. Okay, I lied. I have one more tool that I purchased, and I was looking for this for like lymphatic drainage. So you just take this and you kind of, there's actually a video I watched on YouTube where the lady was showing us how to, you do like, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then you kind of at the end do that little motion there, and you go along the bottom, and it has this groove on here that kind of fits your face. And then you can also do your neck, you know, you do this here, you know, and then you do your décolleté and, you know, your shoulders and things like that. But it helps with lymphatic drainage, and it keeps the puffiness down. Very relaxing. It feels very good all over your face, all over your top, from your shoulders up or your chest up. You know, so there's a YouTube video where if you want to try this tool, I would suggest to watch the video and do it along with the lady. If I can find it, I'll link it below. And yeah, because it was very, very, very relaxing. And I do get puffy, so this actually helps with that. Now, before I get into the beauty products that are hits, and I think they're all hits except for one. Let me show you these. Now, these are a hit and a miss. How might you say? One of you sweet sweets suggested that I go on this site called Khoi for jewelry. I ordered these in the color silver. I saw them, they were showing the gold ones, and I thought I would love these. Actually, I do love them. So that makes them a hit, but when I ordered the silver pair, I thought they were going to be silver, like the shiny silver, not this matte kind of silver, which it's just not what I thought I was getting, but I'm not super mad at this because it kind of like plays off my hair. My hair is a little dull right now, but it kind of plays off my hair, the platinum vibe. And I think I'm gonna like them. They're just not what I thought I was getting. But I got these from Khoi, and they have lots and lots of different pieces. So if you're like a statement earring type of person, check out Khoi and see, might you find something that you might like, because yeah, the style of these are a vibe. But I think I just prefer that they be like a shiny silver, you know? I don't know. Okay, now for beauty products, let's start with this Moira. This is the Precision Brow Pencil. Now, this is a miss. It's a miss because I want to say the color, but what I was looking for was this fine tip that it has, which I thought would be great. But like when you go to apply the product, it doesn't just come off. So you have to keep applying it and keep applying it in order to see the color pay off. And because you're doing that, it's not giving you the brow strokes, because that's what I want to see. I want to see like the brow strokes. I want to be able to do that in the front of my brow. I was microbladed probably more than 2 years ago, and they're definitely starting to fade, and I'm needing to put some product in my brow, both in my brows, but yeah, this is not it. So if you know of a brow pencil that actually you know, when you go to apply it, the color actually transfers, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Give me a suggestion, because I'm looking for something to do that, where I can fill in my brows, like, and maybe it's because I like light brows. I don't want it to be too heavy. So if you know something that doesn't just, you know, give you those brows that are scary, but actually, you know, you can see it, let me know down in the comments. But this one, miss. Okay, speaking of brows and misses, this got to be brow gel. This is a miss for me. Now, the hairs, it holds the hairs. It gets them right in place, but then it flakes. It turns white, and then you have to get the stuff off, the gel off. This was good in theory, and because it's got to be, you know, I just thought this was gonna do the trick, but yeah, I don't want to walk around with white flaky brows. So next, which brings me to this Anastasia Brow Freeze in the tube. Now, I used to have the one that was in the little pan, and where you get your spoolie and you apply it. And I enjoyed that one. I did enjoy that one. So this one, it kind of gives that, has that Snail Mucin little drip. So you got to make sure you don't get too much product on there, but it dries down fast. Let me close it. I don't want to keep opening it. for it to dry out, but it dries down fast, so you do have to I put this on before I start my makeup, and then ideally I would go back in with whatever product I'm going to use to fill in my brows after they dry down. But I haven't been doing that. I've just been applying the brow freeze and just kind of pushing my hairs up and allowing it to dry down, and then I just go back in with I could use my Danessa Myricks. I have the Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette, and Morgan says she's been using that brown for her brows, so maybe I'll try that one. Do I have a flat brush? I'm gonna have to look and see if I have a flat brush, because I think I might be able to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish with that Groundwork palette by Danessa Myricks. I haven't gotten into it yet because they kind of scared me when I bought it. So I can't even tell you how it works because I don't know yet. I haven't tried it, but I think I'm gonna try that. But I love this brow freeze. This brow freeze is amazing. Okay, next product we have is this Milk facial primer. So you put this on before you do your makeup, and it does have a little, it's like the Hydra grip, and it definitely is a hydrating grip. That's a good name for this because it gives your makeup a base to kind of stick to without being super sticky and without drying your face out, you know what I mean? Or the dry down on it is not, you're not left feeling tight. This is a good primer if you have to wear makeup for a long time. I typically don't wear makeup except for on Sundays or if I'm shooting a video. And if I'm shooting a video, I don't need it to last. But on Sunday, I need my makeup to last through sweating, singing, all the things. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing all those things on Sunday. So I sprayed this on this past Sunday and on my face before I did my makeup, over my moisturizer, and it did the job. It did the job. It held my makeup right in place and I had no issues. So this Milk Hydra Grip Set, Refresh Spray, Grip Fixant, it does all of that. Then once I put my makeup on, then I use this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray. So this gives you the, not necessarily the dewy look, but it definitely leaves like once you go in with all your powders and stuff like this and you spray this over your face, it just kind of gives you a glow. I would say a glow. Yeah, it's a glow because it's definitely not oily or heavy or any of that, but it definitely makes it, like it melts your makeup and makes it look really, really flawless, smooth. Yeah, I love it. I love this look. You see, I'm putting a dent in it. Actually, the one that I got, 2 of them came. I gave my niece the other one, but 2 of them came in here, and it was during the holiday time. So this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray is what it's called, and this, love it. Okay, the last beauty product that I have is this Real Techniques, and I have to wash it, but this Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Now, I think I was telling you guys in one of my other videos, I was looking for a sponge that would fit in here. I had this other one, let's see, is it up here? I had this one from, this sponge from NYX, and it's huge. It has the fat bottom, which this one doesn't have, which, you know, that's what I missed about that one. I've been looking for it and something like it, but on the top it had this nice sharp point, which I can still use it, but it like the sponge split right here, and so that whenever I use the tip of the other one, it kind of, you know, it messes up, so it doesn't go into the corners as well. But that's what I was looking for when I bought this. I was looking for something that could fit in the corners, and I would say that it does that. I got these on Amazon, actually. I got 2 of them in the pack. It does go in the corners, but then it doesn't have that fat bottom. I need that sponge from NYX and I can't find it anywhere. If you know what I'm talking about, let me see if I can show it to you guys. I don't even know where, I'm scared to throw it away because, did I make myself throw it away? I think I may have. Yeah, I may have thrown it away. Cause I didn't want to get rid of it, guys, because like, if I don't find another one, what am I gonna do? But that one was useless, so I think I did throw it away when I cleaned out my makeup drawers and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna have to find another one of those jumbo sponges with the fat bottom, because it's, you know, good to blend everywhere, and then you got that good point for perfect sponge for me. But this one, the only body product that I have is this Lucerne lotion. This Lucerne Intensive Repair Lotion for flaky, very dry, flaky skin is just that. So my mom used to load us down with Vaseline. I mean, you know, Vaseline was her holy grail, you know, holy grail. And so this intensive repair lotion, I actually bought one for me, for her, for Morgan, who has eczema, and Mark, he hasn't been diagnosed with eczema, but he has it too. I bought all of us one of these for these winter months. This is such a skin drenching, hydrating, hate to keep using that word, but that's what I'm looking for right now, is hydration for my body and for my skin as well, my face, you know, my skin in general. I'm looking for hydration, and this right here, it does the trick, you guys. It is very rich. You don't have to use a whole lot. If you're familiar with Lucerne, Lucerne is very thick and rich. It doesn't leave like an over shine, but you can tell that you just put something good on your skin. Let me see. Uh-oh, I put too much. See, that's way too much. I might not even be able to rub it in. But yeah, you guys see what I'm saying? Way too much. Let me rub some of it this way. But yeah, this lotion is sick. Yeah. Now I may have to put too much on, but you guys see what I'm saying? It really does what it's supposed to do. It gives you all the hydration you need. My legs, my back, yeah, I'll stop there. I need that kind of hydration right now. It just seems to be very, very dry. So I was looking for something that would give me more moisture, and this Lucerne Intensive Repair, this is it. Okay guys, that's all I got. If you have something that you're using in your routine that is giving you the maximum amount of hydration, and you think I might enjoy it, put it down in the comment section and let me know what it is that you're using so that I can give it a try. Because y'all, your girl, I can't be ashy around here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I went up to see my mom the other day and my feet were ashy. I had those Crocs, and the Crocs, I don't know, they seem to make your feet look ashy even if they're not. But I had the Crocs on and she was looking at my feet, and I know she wanted to tell me so bad. It was probably going in her head like, put some Vaseline on your feet. Leave down in the comment section what you're using for your hydration situation. Let me know. All right, hope to see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, leave me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. All right, see you in the next one.